introduce tonight's practical joke victim?
Ladies and gentlemen, here's Johnny. So tough to try to catch you in a practical joke. Now, you knew it might be coming, right?
First of all, we've got to get some new clothes.
At least he's smiling.
I know you got a tux. I see you on Stars. Get some new clothes.
Oh, wait, you know how clever was to pull this off on you. Now, tell him how it happened.
When I remember when we did the first practical joke special, we did a joke on Joan Rivers. We had apparently Margaret Thatcher meeting her in an airport. And I said, gee, Joan has to be really dumb. People have to be very naive to get caught. And you guys nailed me.
However.
Now, you see, here in this country, I knew they couldn't get me. I wouldn't go to the bathroom in the morning because I figured there's a camera. Somebody would call and say, would you like to have dinner tonight? I said, no. You and Clark have got something lined up.
But we got an accomplice.
Oh, what an
We
accomplice.
got a great accomplice. First of all, my son Ricky was involved in this, and they got Grant Tinker. Now, Mr. Tinker is the
Chairman of the board.
Mother Teresa of NBC. Now, and my attorney, Henry Bombastic Bush.
Yes, was in on it.
Now, for the past 6 or 7 years, I've been going to Wimbledon.
Very classy. He takes his vacation. He goes all the way to London. Well, yes.
You go to the Rum Festival in Buena Vista. Anyway, I'm in London, and Grant Tinker calls me at the hotel one day, and he says, would you mind coming to a little cocktail party? He said, I hate to ask you to do this, but it's very important because we're talking to some very important people from the All England Lawn Tennis Association. We're renegotiating the tennis matches for next year.
And when he asks you for a favor...
It's the chairman of the board. I said, sure, Grant. He said, I'll have you in and out in 15 minutes. Now, you know on the show, as Joan Rivers does, we kid about the British. And I've always felt that the higher a person in England is stature or culture-wise, the more difficult they are to understand. Prince Philip, you know, talk... You can't understand anything they say. So what they did, they took me to this cocktail party, and I see 6 or 7 very English-looking people. They introduced me, and of course, you know what you did to me.
But along in the way there, you mentioned a very famous guy, Al Kelly.
Al Kelly was a man years ago, just living in show business by going to conventions and double talking. You couldn't understand a thing he could say. He was, you know, it's real fun because it's something like the trip, and I was over there.
You think you're hearing something?
Now, what happened? It is so embarrassing. I was so uncomfortable because I did not know what was going on. I did not understand one of these people. As you will see in just a moment. And when I would finish with this fellow, I said, well, maybe I'll talk to his wife. She was worse than he was.
The victim, Johnny Carson. He's been invited to a special cocktail party for the Wimbledon Tennis Committee. But it's a completely fake party that we set up.
Accomplice number 1, Grant Tinker. He's the chairman and chief executive officer of NBC. He's the man who's invited Johnny to this phony gathering.
Accomplice number 2, Henry Bushkin, Johnny's lawyer and close friend. He accompanied Johnny to London and helped us set him up.
Now, this, of course, is London, England, where Johnny was vacationing.
This is the Mayfair Hotel, where our joke took place.
And here's that phony cocktail party. It's a room filled with English actors who are masters of double talk. And here comes Johnny. The man with the white hair is Grant Tinker, and the other man is Henry Bushkin, the lawyer. Now, in addition to our actors, the room is filled with a lot of executives from NBC and RCA, so Johnny really doesn't suspect anything. But the group of people that Grant Tinker is leading Johnny over to are professional actors, and they're not going to make any sense at all.
You married Walt.
We were hoping that Percy would do it today, but he didn't.
Mr. Hannigan, Mr. Carson.
Did you try 4 and all of his 5 in a row?
Have you been here 9 years in a row? Oh, really? You didn't get to before?
You working with matches for next year already?
We're trying. Yes, for next year we're fine. But what we're endeavoring to do is get a much longer arrangement with these good people. But it's a sticky
sticky wicket. Business arrangement, but
What does a sticky wicket mean? What does sticky wicket mean?
When your plan has been about 4 or 5 because of the rain.
we'll have it out.
What do you mean? Because I think, you only have to get them so tall. A lot of the whole image can change.
When we get to the ball, back in the...
Now, Grant Tinker calls Johnny over for a little chat.
You know, Grant's a pretty good actor himself. You know?
Thinking about every third word. Actually, in business meetings, they seem to make themselves understood. Appreciate your patience
They all
with them.
sound like Al Kelly.
Well, yes, I understood if you were too long. No. You're awfully patient with me.
You just don't expect Grant Tinker, the head of NBC, to be playing jokes on you.
Oh, Sir Brian, you're not leaving?
No. They're wrong. You'll find it on at 10 o'clock.
Well, you can make up.
Oh, no, it's time to end this now.
Mark, I'm also from California and wanted to meet you. But very well, how are you? Good. I might be able to help. This is not my normal job. I'm normally working for a TV show called TV's Bloopers and Practical Jokes. You might know.
Are putting me on.
Maybe we are.
I think I was close. All the way to England to get That is very funny. You are all very good. Very smart, you do. And you I couldn't understand at all. Yes, so embarrassed that I didn't understand. You are right, Brian, I understand. Even my humor is your best, and it's just you are right. Yeah, I'm a real good sport and a keen guy.
Yes.
I say to you both in leaving.